All right. Hi, everyone. Today we're talking about the note card method. A reminder that the note card method is a way to keep your research organized. So you're going to be researching over the next 2 days, and this is a place to keep your quotes that you find and any paraphrasing that you do organized so that when you get to your outline and rough draft, it's going to be an absolute breeze if you do this. So step one is going to Quizlet.com. If you don't have an account yet, it should be under your Google account. So your school Google account, log in with that. Otherwise, you can sign up with your school Google account. So make sure to do that. If you have issues signing up or logging in, let me know. When you get to your login page here, you're going to push this create button at the top. This creates a new set for you. So I'm going to push create. I'm going to name it research essay notes because that helps me remember that this is for the research essay. And then we're going to just scroll down here. So let's say I found my first article on the person I chose. So let's say I chose Simone Biles and I found this article about her. So it's our first internet research source, which is great. And I've already read through the article and decided that it's an article I'd like to use research from. So step number one, you're going to go to the top here. You're going to copy and you're going to paste the link into the definition section on the right. So automatically I know, okay, this is where the research came from. I have the link saved. So we go back here and I want to see if there's anything I want to quote or paraphrase. And remember, I'm looking for 4 different things. I'm looking for, is there any background information on Simone? Is there anything that shows she's respectful? Is there anything that shows she's responsible? And is there anything that shows she's resourceful? So step number 1, I look here and I see that she has a signature move, a double flip with a half twist. And to me, that sounds like a resourceful thing about Simone. So I'm going to quote this specifically from the article. So I highlight what I want to quote, I push copy, I go back to my Quizlet, I make sure to do the quotation marks, paste, quotation marks, okay? So I have the quote there, awesome. Now I want to remember that this is going to go into my resourceful paragraph because I specifically chose this quote because it shows that she's resourceful. So down below, I'm going to put resourceful, and then I know that it's going to go into that paragraph. You could also put it on this side if you wanted to. I'm just going to put it down here as resourceful. So I know it's going to go into that paragraph. Now I'm going to find something that I'd like to paraphrase. I see here that she inspires young gymnasts. A lot of girls go to the gym and train harder. To me, that sounds like respectful. So she respects other athletes and young women trying to follow in the same footsteps as her. So I want to paraphrase kind of Simone's attitude towards reaching out to younger girls in athletics. So I might write here, Simone Biles inspires younger athletes to follow in her steps. And again, I said that to me sounds like a respectful thing about Simone. So that'll go in my respectful paragraph. And then I also want to copy this link at the top again because it's still from the same article. So already I have 2 pieces of research, and I have one from resourceful and one from respectful, and I've done 1 out of my 4 articles. So make sure that when you're finished, you push this create button. You want to make sure to push that create button because otherwise you can't save your work. So make sure to push that create button so that it saves for you. And then you can always go back into this same note set. So if we go back into research essay notes, you can go back in and edit pushing these 3 dots. Oh, not those, sorry. By pushing this pen button here that says edit. So you can go back in and add more cards later if you need to. So that's the note card method. It helps organize so that you know where each piece of research came from, you know where it's going to fit into your essay later. So if you have any questions, make sure to reach out on Google Meet or over email.